It's almost 10 o'clock. Get out of bed.
I'm outside doing my thumbnails. Let's see what Joe's doing. What are you hammering, babe? What are you hammering?
Try to
put up your rope. Sit for a second. Just sit for a second. Just say hi and go.
Hi everybody.
I got this guy with me right now. Did you just see?
Yes.
I wanted to let them know that I did ride the bike yesterday. Did you see me, Josh?
No.
So it didn't happen. If Joshua didn't see me, it didn't happen.
I believe you. We got no reason to lie about riding a bike.
See, Joshua. That's why he's my favorite. Shh. Jory would say, if I didn't see it, it didn't happen. I did ride the bike. I put on the helmet Sandra bought for me. I went as far as that neighbor, Josh, by the Guatemalans. Then I went as far as these neighbors. And then when I learned the brakes, because the brakes is in the pedal. Do you notice that the brakes in the pedal is harder, Josh? Than in the handle?
Oh yeah, if you compare it to the handle, yeah.
Yeah,
right
because the brakes in the pedal, if you're going fast and you kind of hit it too hard, you can fly off the bike. Well, the ones on the handle too.
I've seen that
the
happen.
ones on the handle too, you could do that. But the ones on in the foot, you really have to get used to it. So I got used to it. Went all the way down to the road, to the end of the road. Daddy was scared. Daddy was like, "You know how to stop, right?" And then I wasn't going fast, but I noticed that when I looked right past the basket, I got, well, not dizzy, but my balance was more like this. The handle was like this. But when I looked further, then I was able to handle the bike better. I think I have to spot, kind of like a ballerina does. That's what my dad taught me when I first came to this country and I used to get motion sick in the car. He's all like, look, spot. Find something to spot on. Don't look at these things going by. Find something to spot on. So that's what I had to do. I found like a fence to spot on, and I rode, and Joe says, oh, wow, you're doing good. You're doing good. I was getting frustrated at the level of incompetence that I had on that bike because I used to be such a wonderful bicyclist. But then I realized that I have not been on a bike since age 16, and I started to develop balance problems when I was 18. So I guess I'm grateful to just be on the darn bike and not need training wheels or not need a tricycle. Josh, you see what he want, yeah? Mm-hmm. Did you guys see what happened? So Cohen went to court, right? Because he wants to seal up everything and say, nobody can look at my stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then he had to reveal who his clients were. Because you know he's not really a lawyer. He's lawyer-ish or lawyer-esque. Because all he has is one client, which is Donald Trump. Well, he had two more clients. Some bald-head dude we don't know. And Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity must be crapping his pants. He must be so afraid of what they're seeing, because what do you think he hired Cohen for? Pay off some woman? Guys, we have to start back over because I said a word. It wasn't a bad word, but it's a word that's going to pick up in the YouTube algorithm. So I have to rephrase something. What did Sean Hannity do? Pay off some woman. That's what he did. That's what I'm saying. Or some kind of money laundering. All these rich people.
Either way, it's no good.
They're into like scheming to make their money while we sit here poor. Then they say, oh, you can't get no entitlement. You can't get no food stamps. You can't get no welfare. You can't get no Obamacare. You can't get no nothing because you're the scourge of the earth because you poor. But how did they get rich? Crookedness.
Hey, you wanna go to school and better yourself? Oh well, we'll take away your state grant.
Yeah, that's why he's not in school.
Yep.
He still has one of the grants, but he needs the other one to cover everything. So not only would he have had to pay about $600 for the classes, which is good compared to what you would pay if you didn't get a grant. We're grateful for that. You know, we would have tried to pay that just like we paid it the last time. We paid it in 3 installments, but now he needed a Mac, right? Was it a Mac, Josh?
Yes, because the computer's in that class.
Okay, so he has like an old Mac, so he needs a newer Mac.
You have to get that stupid Photoshop subscription now.
My nose itching.
You can't just buy Photoshop straight out now. You have to subscribe now, so that's they get you now. They're gonna make more money off of you. They'll make more money off you in the long run.
So
just buying it.
How much would that have come to the Mac and the Photoshop?
The subscription to all the Adobe stuff is $20 for a student. It's like $40 for non-students.
Okay.
But it's, come on now, it's ridiculous.
Plus the Mac, the Mac goes by the size. A 13-inch screen Mac is $1,300. 15 is $1,500. 17 is $1,700.
Maybe $800.
19 is $19. Who wants a refurbished Mac though?
Exactly. I don't like buying electronics used.
My Mac, I bought it new. It's a 13-inch, and it has served me well over the years. But I'm telling you, I don't want it. I want it old. Joshua, he's just catching on to what we've been saying forever. You've told me this forever.
You could use it to get places faster. You freeze time and just drive through the freeway as fast as you want.
Joshua says if he were to have a superpower, it would be to freeze time, because Joe was saying he's going to use his finger to start the car because he didn't have the key. And I told him that's a stupid power to have. Let's have the power to freeze time, like what Joshua says, that we could just rob banks.
Or you could just get straight A's in school, freeze time, look at everybody's test, be like, oh, okay, well, everybody else.
Don't look at the dummies. Don't look at the dummies.
Well, I would look at everybody and get a good consensus, like, oh, most of them picked A, so I'll go A. You know what I mean? Don't forget the papaya enzyme.
Joshua, you know we're going to freeze time and be dumb and crooked, right? We're not going to be good peoples. Joshua, you hear the creaking?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
It just started one day coming back from LA. It doesn't sound like an engine. It sounds like a door issue.
Yeah, it sounds like something's just creaky.
I had a freeze time to set up thing, make people give me something, and
I had a freeze time and make you take off this blouse. Because that's a blouse.
Yep, there it goes.
That's not a shirt. Huh, Josh?
Right?
That's not a shirt, that's a blouse. You hear it, Josh?
Yeah.
Is it my seat?
I don't know.
I'm so glad somebody else is hearing it, because Daddy can't hear it.
It's definitely not like an engine problem or anything like that.
Like a creaking right here.
Where do you guys get the papaya enzyme from, huh?
GNC.
Where's that at? I thought it was up there.
On the way, on Sierra.
Oh, okay.
GNC.
I thought you were going to Joe?
No, Joe probably has that, but expensive.
Oh,
I get the
okay.
stuff. I really wish I could buy like the big tub at GNC, but I get, how much dynamite is Joe? About 60? I get about 60 for $10.
oh,
But it goes quick when everybody and their mama eat it, Jada eat it, Daddy eat it. It's like, that's for me and my stomach issues. You guys, I've been having a horrible couple of days with my stomach. I feel like everything is cleared out, but everything that I eat makes me feel like, ugh, why did I eat? I feel like I overate. I wish I could just like drink something, but there's nothing for me to drink, because all the smoothies in the world that taste great has a ton of fruit, and I'm trying to avoid a lot of the fruits that are too high in sugar. And then the protein shakes, they're all made with some form of milk. And you know I'm trying to stay away from dairy because I feel like I'm lactose intolerant. Well, it's not even because of that. When I drink the protein shake, my stomach swells like I'm 9 months pregnant. And it stays that way for like 3 hours. And then suddenly it goes down and then I feel relief. So I don't want to do that. So I'm like, maybe because I ran out of my papaya enzyme on Friday. I ate the last one Friday, guys. They have the protein powder in there. It's not made with milk and no MSG. But it's $42 for that.
how big is it?
Not too big, I thought about 2 pounds.
Yeah.
And the small, remember the small bottle with Jory McGiwi? That size bottle. I was like, I'm gonna have to.
You know,
I'm gonna
I forgot money, but
have the big Jory for that.
you got money already.
I already had some. Josh, you taste it yet?
I think I've had one before.
Do you like it? Hate it? What?
I don't remember.
One.
What's it supposed to do?
It's for your stomach to let your food digest. Notice I was sharing on with Joe.
Okay. It's not bad.
And he was kind to me. He gave me a packet of Andrews. I don't know what part Joe find Andrews. Joe, you get Andrews from? How old are Andrews?
Oh my God, Laura, I'm taking.
Oh, from your mom? Okay, so it's fairly new.
Oh, we had.
I'm gonna take 3 out of the pop.
Oh my God, that thing worked immediately on my stomach.
I forgot, so I got that if I'm forgetting me gun.
God, had you save it for me, boo. Josh, I need to buy some of that water you buy the other day, but a different flavor.
Yeah.
And just keep it on hand for when I'm this badly off in my stomach.
Plus, I want to try a different flavor.
Because the Andrews worked right away, right, Joe? I started to feel nauseated first, and then everything simmered down.
So what does that mean? Flowers, right? Botanica?
I don't know what a botanica.
Well, I'm thinking like botanic garden.
Sounds like some type of vitamin. The what now?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The what now?
What are you doing?
Look, I want to live. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
You know, you know this is a top heavy vehicle, right?
You know the popo like to stay there and wait for people that do that kind of crap. Run the yellow light. I want to be the one to talk to
Light was yellow.
Asifa, take him in. He ran the light.
The light there when you not, you take
I don't get no one. I prefer to wait.
Right? Let's see, no ticket or ticket? Pay money?
No accident, or you know, I love my limbs. My stomach might be bothering me, but I could still walk. And I could still cook with my hands. Joshua need his right arm to draw.
Take the left.
Draw your toe.
I would curse Daddy so much.
We're leaving the gym. Joshua, how long you walk?
An hour.
On the stairs, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how he knows that.
I can't do that. I 20 minutes. I try to go 20 minutes. Sometimes I can't go 20 minutes.
You can go 5 minutes.
I go 15, sometimes 12. That's it.
It's easy when you got something to watch, but if you don't have anything to watch, it's painful.
Boring, huh?
Yeah.
That's what.
That looks like a blouse. That looks like a shirt. Get the door, Danny. I'm filming.
Buy me some shorts.
I need clothes more than you. Pretty good. Pretty good. What you doing, Colin?
We just have a mobile laboratory right here.
This is Matt. You guys know Colin. Good morning. It's Tuesday, so you know what's happening, right? The trail. Yes. I have on a different pair of tennis shoes. Pray for me because they feel good now, but I don't know how they're gonna feel at the end, and I don't know how far we're gonna go.
That'd be great if not very bad.
Our friend Rick, he can go too early. Our friend Rick is with us again, so I'm just walking a little bit faster so I could talk with you guys. And also, it was crowded just now on the trail, so we had to go single file. The sun is out bright and hot, but it's cold. I think it's like 50. See that hot sun? So when we're not going too far, we usually turn back at Maple, but we're almost at Cedar now. See how the wind blowing? Alright guys, we made it to the end again. Cactus. Yes. Different shoes. Now let's see if I can make it back. Joe's live right now. And that's our new friend Rick. I think my hair probably look crazy right now because the wind started to blow on the way back on the trail. It's 3.1 miles on the way back, and I was live with you guys for about more than half of the trip, but the winds were blowing kind of hard and it was blowing against us, so the front part of my thighs hurt. That's never hurt before on the trail. I don't feel the callus. I feel like a couple of my toes in the right foot is kind of burning, but I think that's like breaking in new shoes type burn. And then Joe feels the pain in his inner thighs. So I think that's all because of the wind, you know, the velocity and whatever. Barbara don't know what she's saying. I just know how to use wind words. I just don't know what it means. So the guy Rick was waiting for us today, and he walked all the way to Cactus with us. I don't think he would have gone that far if he wasn't with us. You think we would have gone that far if we weren't together? We probably would have turned back at Laurel, right?
So you got EP in there.
Yeah. We're not. He said he has diabetic neuropathy, so the bottom of his feet is numb. So that's good for him to walk that far with numb feet. I think that would bug me. We're not gonna go on Friday. See the guys there? And they just walk around the block. What you see? We're not gonna go on Friday because we're gonna go on the walk with the mayor on Saturday, and it's not gonna be this trail. It's some other trail. If it's the one where Jada broke her ankle, Jada says that's a little bit more hilly up and down, so I want to be ready for that. So we're gonna go Thursday, and we're probably not gonna go all the way to Cactus on Thursday. We're probably just gonna go to Laurel and come back. We might water it. Okay, need some water. Joe never drinks the water. I always need the water. So I tried to eat a date, but I almost threw it up. It was just too mushy that early in the morning. So now we're gonna go do the breakfast. Joe always has to be different. He enters the building through the courtyard, not through the other doors like me. It's cold. Look what I'm wearing. I don't think you got up above 55 today. Who that?
You want me when we gotta take the test?
Oh, he not just about allergies. That's all he handle. He not handle sinuses, just allergies. So Joe's having one of his sinus headaches right now. That's why he's here to see the doctor to discuss what next. He needs a better quality of life, and so do I. It always comes back to me, right, Joe? Huh? Seriously though, I'm here to kind of edge in on Joe's doctor's appointment because this is my doctor too, and I want to ask her if I need to make an appointment to come back in and discuss these stomach issues, because I don't really feel like I'm getting any better, or maybe she'll order some other test or something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna ask her because it's kind of hard to get in to see her to make an appointment. So maybe she can tell me things I can be doing between now and if we make an appointment, or maybe she'll order some other test. I don't know, but the visit is about Joe. But I'll find a way to finagle myself into the conversation, because that's what we do. Last time Joe found a way to finagle himself into my visit with that PA, and she was the one that suggested that Joe comes and sees his primary care physician to ask her for a CT scan to see if the sinuses are they're blocked, because after years of the problem he's had, sometimes they close in, then they have to go do surgery to open them up. I don't know if she's gonna order it. We'll see. This is what they're doing for Joe. She wrote a script for Augmentin, which is super amoxicillin. He's supposed to take it 2 a day for 20 days. Sometime between now and the 20 days, he'll get an appointment to go for a sinus CT scan. She did go back in the files and see that they did do a CT scan on him before, and they didn't see anything wrong with his brain, thank God. But they did see a thickening of the mucosal something with the right side sinus. So she says if that's already seen in that CT scan, then this one will show everything that's going on. And then that's when she can send him to ENT, because they're really strict about busting you out to the specialist or whatever. She says they get really kind of beside themselves if you don't do all these things first before you send the people over there. For me, you know, I waited to the very end before I asked her if I needed to make an appointment to come in and see her, and I said I'm not feeling any better. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, you know, I have some good days, but the bad days far outweigh the good days. And it always seems like I'm not digesting the food, I'm not eliminating fast enough. And she says, did we take out your gallbladder? I'm like, well, I know she didn't have my file in front of her, but babe, you know they didn't take out my gallbladder. And so I told her, you know, I don't want to get hooked on these stimulant teas and stuff like that, because I know about laxatives. If you take them too often and they keep stimulating your intestines to eliminate, eventually there'll come a day when they won't stimulate, and you're gonna need it to stimulate, and you won't be able to get it out of you. So I don't want to get hooked on that. So she says, you know what, this is too much to get into for, you know, on Joe's appointment, which I didn't expect for her to anyways. I just wanted, should I make an appointment because I'm still sick? And so she says, yeah. So the nurse went out and made me an appointment for May the 17th. Can you guys believe that? May the 17th. So they told me to call every day at 7 to get in sooner. So I'll do that. But I bought this today. Every time Joe slams the door, it knocks out the mic for the camera. I bought Mom milk of magnesia, and I'm gonna take this each night from now until I get in and see her. Hopefully it's not more than a week. And then I'll let her know if I do feel better, because I told her I really think I feel like myself when I can eliminate. It just doesn't move through me. It's going slowly. I can't even eat oatmeal because it stays in there. What in the heck? He's just locking me in the car. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta go cook, guys. So I did my live today. I didn't stay on very long, but I still had fun with you guys. I stopped and took out the money. We're heading over to my friend Jenny to go pick up my artwork for my logo and also Jada's business cards. I didn't make any artwork for Jada because they took a long time. Well, they still haven't even sent me the vector files, so I can't I couldn't order it. So I don't know what we're gonna do to put Jada's logo on stuff, but my logo is gonna be on stuff. You know what, I've come to the realization, you know how people like tell you, oh, there's no I in team. Okay, so don't be saying I. That's why I don't like to be a part of a team, because there is no I in it. I know I can handle what I'm supposed to do. Let me do it. My mom and dad always tells the story of a time in their youth when they went to the lagoon. They lived in Belize, of course, and they had this trip planned, and everybody was supposed to, you know, take something. And of course, my mom was going to take potato salad because that's what she was good at. And nobody else brought their stuff out of the other couples that went on the boat. My mom said, me and your dad sat there and we ate potato salad, and we let them watch us. We did not share. Next time, bring the stuff you're supposed to bring. And because I know that story, every time we go to a potluck, I always take chicken, rice and beans, maybe salad sometimes, but definitely chicken and rice and beans, and a dessert. I always take a full meal so I know I can eat when I get there. Oh, well, it said 20 minutes to get there. It's only 8 miles, but it's 20 minutes. So let's see. This is the way we used to go to the church, through this mountain that Don and Marie love. I don't think I really noticed the beauty of these mountains till Don and Marie came. It's dark in this neck of the woods, guys. It's Wednesday, April the 18th at 12:06 in the afternoon. You guys know that I don't like to put more than 2 days worth of vlogs together, but I just could not finish editing that vlog last night because I was busy at Vista Prints website making the banners and stuff that I need for the float. So here we go, guys. This is the ending of the vlog that covers Monday and Tuesday. Thumbs it up if you like what I've produced. Go ahead and subscribe and leave me a comment. All right, I'll see you guys next vlog. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?